Hello and welcome to Adam's 7th episode of Adam's Smooth Talk Radio. Today we're going to hear a brief recording of Eric teaching Kaylee how to use a tattoo machine. We bought this tattoo machine in Nevada on Craigslist, and it's Kaylee's first tattoo machine. Her boyfriend bought it for her, which was really nice. So yeah, here's the clip.
You have your clipboard, which is going to fit in the back of here. You have this is called the rear binding post, and this is basically the shelf. So you put one in. It doesn't,
Doesn't matter which one.
It doesn't matter at all. And then so this one actually has two different holes. It doesn't matter whichever one. It's set up to be, a very versatile machine. You can change it to a lot of things. So you got your power supply. It's plugged in. You've got the banana plugs plugged in that are connected to your foot pedal, and flip it on. Current is, you put it anywhere up in here. It's fine. That's just amps basically. Current, and this is voltage. So this machine runs pretty good at about 7. That clicking, sometimes it gives you like a reading of that's like a hot spot or something, but I don't really find that to be too accurate. So this one runs pretty good, about 7.4, 7.5.
Wow.
And it's a very, it's a hard-hitting machine, which is good because you want to learn with the hard-hitting machine. If you learn with the soft machine and you get a hard-hitting machine, yeah, you'll see it jump sometimes. That's the nature of it, It shouldn't jump more than a volt or so at a time, up or down. It usually just jumps down a little bit, comes back up, and you can't even hear it in the machine. So that's what it's gonna sound like. The liner is always gonna run faster. Shader is gonna run a lot slower. So like I said, what you want to do is you want to just practice lining. You don't even want to worry about shading for your first few months at all. I mean, if you get to that point and you want to get a shader, I could build you one or steer you in the right direction.
So it's a whole different machine?
It's a whole different
shading?
I mean, it's exactly. You don't want to take this machine that's set up as a liner to try to shade with, because you just won't get the results.
You'll see the lines.
Exactly, and it's set up to line, so it's much quicker.
Right.
It has a different, the capacitor on it basically, which is this piece here, which is a lower rated capacitor, makes the machine run faster. Also, but mostly it's the spring and the geometry. So this is a short spring, which makes it run faster. So, and usually everybody's got different grips. A lot of times if you're really building up, you want to let it kind of rest on your hand here, and then kind of move it as you go along.
So you always hold the tube instead of the machine itself?
Yeah, and this is pretty much your grip here. So some people, I usually tattoo with, I pretty much hold the grip, and this will rest a little bit depending on what angle I'm going at. Okay. Here, check it out. So yeah, depending on your artist's grip, I have a really funny grip myself when I draw. So, and then this is your foot pedal. So go ahead and get comfortable with that. So when you depress that, it's going to start, and when you let off, it's going to stop.
All right, that was all for today. So check in next time for Adam's Smooth Talk Radio. Thank you.